Would you trust someone injecting your face in a living room? Priscilla Presley unknowingly received non-FDA-approved silicone from a fake doctor posing as a professional. It caused long-term facial damage that no amount of repair could hide. The doctor was eventually deported, but the scars, emotional and physical, remained. Trusting the wrong hands can cost you your identity. Even icons aren't safe from fake expertise in search of eternal youth. Please like and subscribe. Madonna's frozen face. What happens when the queen of pop loses all expression? Madonna's face in 2025 no longer moves the way it used to, literally. Years of overfilled cheekbones and ultra-tight skin have left her with a frozen look that dominates headlines more than her music. Her face, once full of life and attitude, became the center of viral mockery after the 2023 Grammys. Some fans even speculated she was wearing a mask. When beauty becomes sculpture, humanity gets lost. If the goal was to stop time, it stopped everything else too. Meg Ryan's vanishing smile. Can you still be America's sweetheart without your signature charm? Meg Ryan's radiant smile lit up romantic comedies throughout the 90s, but heavy fillers and a pulled tight look changed everything. Her eyes, lips, and cheeks shifted so drastically that public reception soured. Casting directors turned hesitant. Fans expressed confusion. Her natural warmth seemed masked. Preserving youth should never cost your essence. Even Meg eventually stepped away from Hollywood's harsh spotlight. Mickey Rourke's unrecognizable evolution. From box office idol to plastic surgery tragedy, what went wrong? Mickey Rourke, once the face of 80s rebellion and grit, tried to fix injuries from his boxing career, but the surgeons he chose left his face nearly unrecognizable. Instead of restoration, he entered a cycle of facial reconstructions that stretched and hardened his appearance. He admitted regret, calling one doctor a butcher. Trying to reclaim the past can destroy your future. Hollywood never forgave the transformation, and neither did the mirror. Where's the line between reinvention and self-erasure? Lil' Kim broke boundaries in music, but her appearance changed so drastically over time that fans barely recognized her. Rumored nose jobs, skin lightening, and cheek implants sparked endless debate. She said it was about self-esteem, but critics argued it was about conformity. Her once iconic look was lost to Hollywood pressure. Confidence should come from within, not surgical consensus. The bold, raw edge that once defined her style began to fade. Please subscribe. Kenny Rogers' regretful eyes. What if your signature look disappeared overnight? Kenny Rogers, the smooth-voiced country icon, underwent eyelid surgery hoping to freshen up. Instead, the result left his eyes overly stretched, removing the warmth that made him so relatable. Fans barely recognized him, and Kenny himself admitted he regretted it deeply. "I wish I hadn't done it," he said in multiple interviews. When even legends lose themselves, it's time to pause. He never touched cosmetic procedures again and warned others not to rush.
What happens when the most famous face in the world starts to disappear? Michael Jackson wasn't just the king of pop. He was the face of a generation. But as the years went on, that face changed drastically. Nose jobs, skin lightening, cheekbones sharper than ever. People whispered, why would he do this to himself? Behind the transformation was a hidden truth: vitiligo, a skin condition that slowly erased his pigment, forcing him to choose between camouflage or cruel judgment. Add in childhood trauma, fame at 5 years old, and media pressure that never let up. He once said, "I have nothing to be ashamed of. I love who I am." But the world didn't always love him back. His voice remained legendary, even if his face became a mystery. Was he hiding from the world or just trying to survive it? Please like and subscribe.
Donatella Versace's extreme makeover. How far is too far in the world of fashion? Donatella Versace became known not just for her brand, but for her ever-changing face. Enlarged lips, waxy skin, and exaggerated cheekbones turned her into a tabloid fixture. She blurred the line between fashion icon and fashion experiment. Her look symbolized the dangers of chasing a permanent aesthetic in an ever-evolving industry. Even beauty moguls aren't immune to distortion. Her face became as talked about as the clothes she designed. Can you undo a face full of filler? Courtney Cox thought she was simply keeping up with Hollywood's standards. But after years of fillers, even she admitted, "I didn't realize how strange I looked." Her expressions became stiff, her natural features buried under layers of enhancements. Fans felt disconnected from the familiar Monica they grew up with. Then she did the unthinkable. She dissolved it all. Sometimes the best fix is choosing to let go, not add more. Please subscribe. How does a rising star stumble on the surgeon's table? Tara Reid, once a teen movie movie icon, underwent breast augmentation and liposuction in the early 2000s. The results? Lumpy skin, visible scarring, and intense public humiliation. She admitted her body was ruined, and paparazzi took full advantage of her botched recovery. Acting offers dried up. A single surgical misstep can derail an entire career. Today, she's a cautionary voice for anyone considering bodywork without deep research. Please subscribe.
Axl Rose's unrecognizable comeback. What if the rebel face of rock becomes a cautionary tale? Axl Rose, once the snarling, leather-clad icon of Guns N' Roses, stunned fans not with a new album, but with a dramatically altered face. Puffiness, tight skin, and speculation about Botox and fillers replaced his raw, gritty look. Many fans felt betrayed, saying the edge that defined him had been polished away. Axl never publicly admitted to surgery, but the change was impossible to ignore. When the face of rebellion becomes smooth and synthetic, something powerful is lost. Please like and subscribe.
What happens when your face becomes the punchline? Carrot Top, known for wild props and louder-than-life comedy, shocked audiences when his appearance changed drastically. Veiny muscles, stiff cheeks, over-defined brows. While he never confirmed plastic surgery outright, experts point to Botox, fillers, and implants. Fans focus more on his face than his jokes. When image overshadows talent, the audience tunes out. His transformation became part of his act, but not always in a good way. Please subscribe.